I did want to address a question to Director Cornza in follow-up to Ms. Loomis's question. And of course, although you mentioned you have taken a step back from research, dangerous roundup of horses are still occurring, and often these roundups occur when foals are very young, sometimes killing them. You mentioned PZP. Aren't there other humane methods like this instead of costly roundups and dangerous and costly holdings and even slaughter to manage our wild horse population?
So the Bureau of Land Management's goal is to have healthy horses on healthy rangelands. We have a number of impediments to getting there. Right? Part of it is the tools and the budget that we have. Just to give you a sense of scope, there are about 70,000 horses on range right now. Our own internal analysis is that there should be something closer to 25 or 27,000 horses. That's the recommended amount.
And so I understand you, one more thing. So I know you have about, I think, 44,000 horses that one of your own advisory committees recently recommended slaughter or sale. Can you give me information to reassure my constituents that the advice of that committee is non-binding, and inform me as to what other options are being looked into the BLM other than the completely unacceptable proposal of slaughter or sale?
Yeah. I can confirm that for you. The advisory board, frankly, we were surprised by their recommendation last Friday. I read about it in the papers like you did. Mm-hmm. We have a huge challenge, and it's something that we've been trying to put together a comprehensive program to slow the fertility of the horses and to make sure that we're getting more horses into good homes. And we have a budgetary, a massive budgetary problem in that we have roughly 50,000 horses that have already been taken off the range and are sitting in long-term holding pastures and corrals. That is $1 billion with a B dollar cost for the American taxpayer over the life of those horses. And then we have the additional roughly 70,000 horses that are out on the range. We need more tools. We could use the help of this committee. We could use the help of states to get after research, to get after more programs, to get more horses into homes, but also to figure out how to properly manage these animals. And I will note one more thing, that this is the only species that the Bureau of Land Management has responsibility for, right? It is a true oddity. Normal wildlife is managed by governors.
Okay, I'm going to have to call time on you. We did have a hearing on this very subject earlier this year.
But just to finish the point, if it's endangered, it's managed by the Fish and Wildlife Service or NOAA. This is the one species that the BLM has, and I think there are a lot of big questions that we need to ask about how we've ended up here.
Mr. Hardy.